Hello, this is a video for student teachers on how to create a resume for the Education Career Fair using Optimal Resume software. First, you'll need to go to the Career Development Center homepage, careers.appstate.edu. Here you can find lots of information for students about our events and resources. But today, we're going to build a resume online. If you've never used Optimal Resume before, you'll need to click New Users. Register with an Appalachian State email account. Then complete your contact login information, read the terms and conditions, and create a profile. Once you're logged in, you will see the Resumes module right here. You want to create a new resume. If you've already created a resume, you can upload a resume for review. However, we strongly recommend that you start by creating a new resume in Optimal software. Optimal helps you with the formatting so that you don't have to redo minor changes in your resume. Name your resume and then click Start Resume. The Career Development Center has created sample resumes specifically for student teachers. You want Browse Samples and then click Continue. Scroll down in the categories until you find Student Teaching. If you do not have significant work experience, you want to use the entry-level resume. If you have work experience, even if it's outside of teaching, click Mid-Career or Experienced. The samples will appear below. Click Use this sample, and you'll see that your contact information is already populated into the resume. The categories here are selected because they fit student teachers' experience. So for each, you'll just need to fill in information that applies to you. For example, you might be a physical education teacher. In your education section, you want to include Appalachian State, of course, and then any other schools that you earned a degree from. Do not include high school information in this section. You can elaborate about any academic awards or honors, your GPA, if it's something that you're proud of, student teaching, research experience, anything related to education that you'd like to highlight on your resume can go here. The next section should be teaching experience. Start with your student teaching and work backwards. Each section of your resume should start with a present experience and work backwards in time. This is called reverse chronological order. For each experience, elaborate on what you did in that position. You'll need to edit this information to fit your own experience. If you need other examples, you can click the example button or action verbs to start you thinking about what you've done. Remember that every student in North Carolina who's going to get their teaching license goes through student teaching. What made your student teaching experience special? What are your strengths? These are the things that you want to highlight in your bullet points. After teaching experience, you want to include related experience. Think about what information is most relevant to teaching and what experiences you are proud of. This can include paid experiences, volunteer experiences. Anything can go in this category as long as it's related to teaching. You may also have work experience, leadership experience on campus, other activities that you want to highlight. All student teachers must include a professional development section on their resume. Professional development can be conferences that you've attended, seminars through the College of Education, your self-directed goals from your impact project and professional development, or even workshops and service training that you've done through the school systems where you've taught. Other sections might include honors and campus involvement, technology, special skills. Think about what makes you stand out, and be sure to include that on your resume. The last section is references and portfolio. This can be important if you want to display your portfolio information on your resume. However, it's assumed that you will provide references for teaching jobs, so if you don't have room, you can leave this section off. After you've filled in the information on your resume, look at the styling palette and decide what fonts and styling tools are best for you. You can also see extra resume tips or video tutorials if you need more help with your resume. Once your resume looks how you want it to, you can send it to the Review Center for a career counselor to check. Just be sure to include in your message that you are a student teacher and your graduation date. You can also download your resume in Microsoft Word, PDF, HTML, or plain text. If you're emailing or uploading your resume, a PDF works great. You can make sure that people are not able to make any changes to your file. You can also click Print Preview to see how it will print using a PDF. So if I don't like the line break here, for example, I could download it into Word and fix that easily. Or I could also go to the styling palette and change my margins. That's a quick overview on how to create a resume, an optimal resume for the Education Career Fair. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the Career Development Center at 828-262-2180. We are available for appointments and for consultation by phone and email. Thanks so much, and we hope to hear from you soon.